This headline will get your attention, but it's in a print magazine, so it's not clickbait. It predates the internet, in fact, by quite a bit. It was an advertisement inside National Geographic's June 1962 issue. John Glenn's Mercury flight was the big grand story. But well inside the magazine, this unusually colorless and blunt advertisement by a corporation called Cyanamid told National Geographic readers about a recent prediction. Three of the world's top scientists looked at birth and death trends going back to 5000 BC and forecasts of future technology and economics to predict the world's population in that far off distant year of 2026. That year was an abstraction to people back in the early 60s of John Glenn's heroism and two cars in every suburban driveway. So, how many people did these experts predict there would be on Earth in 2026? They said 50 billion residents. That's billion with a B. Cyanamid developed technology to increase food yield, so it was in their interest to hit people with that number. And with this ominous warning, which I've underlined here, about how these soon to exist hordes are going to eat us out of house and home. The message was, hey, when your toddlers are retirees, we'll have 47 billion more people than in 1962, so greater food yields are absolutely needed to prevent the Earth from being a worse dystopia than Aldous Huxley or Ray Bradbury ever imagined. So confident were these scientists in their research that they could even predict the day the world's population would hit the 50 billion mark. And slowly the time bomb was ticking, so Cyanamid's ad must be reassuring us that the most brilliant minds are using the best science around the clock to avert this terrible crisis. And not by using birth control or equality for women, but more food through science. Well, in fact, the ad describes the scientists at Cyanamid's Princeton, New Jersey labs as not only working, but also reading, talking, and sometimes staring out at the countryside watching the automobiles go by. Now, I'm no scientist, but come on, folks, if you've got tens of billions of people coming for dinner, you better be making more food, not sitting around looking out the window. That these three experts could make such an absurdly off projection and still be highlighted by media illustrates the faultiness of predicting the future. No, let's not reject all expertise because of this, but it should be a reminder to skeptically evaluate eye catching findings and grand forecasts. But this 50 billion person projection has an important use today. Next time someone bemoans the population drop, they could take us back to about the same 3 billion level at which we were in 1962. Tell them about what experts back then said November 13, 2026 would be like. It makes a population drop pretty calming by comparison. But one more point, the ad said those three experts were men. That shows you how we sacrifice quality by not having DEI.